Hello， 你好，我是 Katrina. Welcome back to Smart Mandarin video lesson. Today's video lesson is going to be a short one because I'm just going to answer the question from one of my viewers on YouTube channel on the video, which I will put the link somewhere right here. Previously, I uploaded one video. It's about tone changing rules of Mandarin Chinese, and it got so many views in a few days and so many questions. A lot of people respond to me and say, yeah, this is exactly what I need, and yeah, this is so hard, the tone changing rules. So before you keep watching this video lesson, you should definitely first see the previous video lesson. I'll put the link somewhere first and come back to this lesson. In my previous video, I talked about the tone changing rule, which is two third tone together, and then the first word has to change to the second tone. For example, if I say very good or good, I would say 很好. It's actually two third tone, 很好. But usually, normally, native speakers, we don't say that. We change the first word to second tone. 很好, 很好. It sounds more natural. It doesn't sound like a robot. So you don't say 很好 and you say 很好. Okay, that's the tone changing rule that I mentioned in my previous video lesson. And a question was asked by one of the viewers says, how about you have three third tone together? Actually, I had answered this question before with some of my students. But when I was answering this question, or I'm answering this question, I can't really think of a lot of examples because there are not so many examples. So not to worry about that. If you need example, I can give you one, which is 我很好. I'm good. That is the classic example of three third tone together. 我 third tone. 很 third tone. 好. So how do you say that when three third tones are together? Well, the answer is it's depending on the context. What do I mean by that? So when you put 很好 together, it makes sense because it means very good, right? But if you put 我很 together, means I very, it doesn't make any sense. So you don't put them together. In this case, you would say 我很好, because you have to put 很好 together and change the 很 as in the second tone, 很好. You don't do 我很好, because 我很 together doesn't mean anything. That's what I mean, depend on the context. So when you put 很好 together, it actually means something. 我 is alone. So 我 keeps it as a third tone. 很好 sticks together. So when 很好 together, it's two third tone together. So you change the first third tone, which is 很. So 我很好, 我很好. That's how you say it, and it's a very classic example of many third tones are together. So to answer your question, it depends on the context, but not to worry because this situation doesn't happen very often. And also I got comments says that, oh, I asked the same question about third tone, tone changing rules to the native speaker. They don't know what I'm talking about. This is frustrating. Well, you don't ask a random native speaker of Mandarin a grammar or a questions about grammar, Chinese grammar, or rules of the language, because the random Mandarin speaking people, they don't know the rules of their language. That's why there's a job called Mandarin teacher. Same, for example, if I ask an English native speaker some rules of English, like for example, what's the difference between I have been learning English for 10 years or I have learned English for 10 years and I had been learning English for 10 years. What are the differences between all of them? I don't think that all the random English native speakers can answer my question, right? That's why there's a job called teacher, a language teacher. They're here to answer the rules of a language, right? Okay, so I hope I answer your questions well and you understand. And if you like to see more of my video lesson or you want to learn the pronunciation of Mandarin Chinese, I have a collection of video lessons on pronunciation systems of Mandarin. And if you don't know where to start to learn Mandarin, you should definitely check out. You would definitely speed up your learning curve and really learn what you want to learn about pronunciation on my video lesson. Thank you for watching this video as always, and I'll see you next time. 谢谢你们，再见。